Hi and welcome to this lecture. Now, what we want to do is we want to see how can we create a lattice bar graphs. Okay, so the dataset that we're going to use is this dataset. So this dataset contains the yield data from Minnesota by the trial. Okay, so we have these variables. So we have yield, we have variety, which is a factor with these vector levels. Okay, so we also have the year, which is also a factor from 1932 and 1931. We also have site, which is a factor. So what we want to do here is we want to see how can we create bar charts using the lattice package. Okay, so the first step that we are going to do is we are going to say let us look at this data set. So this here is a Bailey data set. So as you observe here, so these are the columns. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create a simple bar chart. Remember, we use bar chart. Okay, now we say what do we want on the y-axis. So we say, for example, we want the variety and then we want the yield. Okay, so in this case we want to see which variety had the highest yield. So we're going to use a bar chart and we have to specify our data, which is barley. Okay, so if we come in here and this here is our simple bar graph. Now let's go ahead and let us add the x labels as well as the y labels. So if we come here and say in the x-axis, so I'm going to move this a little bit. Okay, then what we have on the x-axis is the yield value, and what we have on the y-axis is the variety. Okay, and if you run this, so we've added the x labels as well as the y labels. Okay, so same thing with the main title. So this here is a bar chart. Okay, so this here shows us the yield value for different varieties. Okay, so what happens if we come in here and we specify color? Okay, say we come in here and say we want, for example, let's say we want a blue color. Okay, so what you see is that this has changed the color for all the bars. Okay, so you should take note of that.